So this, which you're listening to me right now on, is the Udefine Mic Active. And on my main camera, I've got the microphone that I normally use. That is the Rode Wireless Pro. And the difference between them is, well, about 3 or 4 times the price for the Rode Wireless Pro compared to the Udefine Mic Active. Can you tell the difference? Now, it's a bit embarrassing because I actually filmed an entire unboxing and realized afterwards when I got it on the computer that the unboxing had no sound at all from my main camera. And it was only when I plugged in the Udefine that I had any kind of usable sound. So what you're going to see right now is actually the microphone from this camera, just the built-in microphone. And it should show you why it is well worth getting an external microphone. And for recording an individual's voice, it is always better to have a lav mic, something that's really nice and close to their mouth where they're speaking. It should reject external noise. For instance, I don't know if you heard the noise of a car driving away from a driveway just outside this room, or if you can hear the rumble of airplanes, because there's actually some airplanes overhead right now as well. But probably all that's being rejected and you're just hearing a nice crisp sound of my voice. So let's talk about the Udefine Mic Active. So let's have a look at the Udefine Mic Active. And thanks very much to Udefine for sending this out for review. As usual, they don't get any input into the content. They don't get to see the video before it is out either. Udefine are a sub-brand of Xiaomi. And I've looked at some of their smartwatches in the past. And now they're branching out into the wireless microphone world, because these things are very, very useful if you want to do any of these things. Vlog, interview, live streaming, or just recording videos. A wireless microphone is pretty essential if you want to do anything like we do here on YouTube. I like the look of this one because it's very affordable, only 52 quid on their website. So this should pair very well with a phone or very well with a camera. But I personally would see this as being something that I would love to use along with a phone just for live streaming if they are indeed any good. So the two microphones are actually magnetically on the side here. That is very, very compact. And the ones that I use are the Rode Wireless Pro, and they come along in a case like this. This is actually the charging case for it. For the two microphones, that's a microphone there, and one for the receiver. And then you get a case with all the accessories as well. The Wireless Pro are absolutely brilliant. What's great about them is the 32-bit float. That's why they cost that bit more. With microphones that don't have 32-bit float, then you should be aware to just check your audio levels before you start filming. But what's very important for this product is that these will go into both USB-C and they'll go into Lightning as well. You get those two connectors. So here's the USB-C to Lightning one. That clips into there. Your phone clips on behind it like so. So this block here receives the signal and then sends it into the phone like so. This one to be able to connect into any Android phone that I was going to be live streaming from. So you just plug in the little U-shaped OTG connector there, and then that goes onto the back. Press the button to change to phone mode. Now you can see the phone is lit up. Pretty neat, pretty secure on there, I suppose. It's an LED indicator right now. It's receiving from both. I've put that one back on, still so it's linked, and that is a bit wobbly. Not sure I really trust that longer term. So there you go. So if you were going into a camera, you'd likely to be using the USB to 3.5, and if you were going into another USB port, then you've got that option there as well. You do have two wind muffs, which are important, so that's good. They come with those as standard, and you can use this USB-C to A to go into any computer. I'm sure you could connect it with a USB-C to USB-C as well if you wanted to go into a computer. And it looks like you can actually connect the individual microphones themselves just by USB-C there to connect to any computer directly. They have a little clip to clip onto your shirt. They're pretty inconspicuous. You can either show the Udefine logo, people just tape over those if they don't want to show a logo on camera. There are lots of settings, like I think the setting I've got it on right now, you can see the top one means it's linked. The second one is telling you that noise cancellation is on. And the third little light indicates the reverb function there as well. The microphones also come with these little wind shields, which quite cute. You can still see the lights there, and that's certainly very useful if you're going to take these out for a walk. But those, the Wireless Pro, they are actually individual sound recorders themselves that can be used independently of the receiver and just record a file into them as well. Whereas these guys, the Udefine, are just linking directly to the receiver, which is just sending the signal output to whatever is capturing that. So this thing is for sliding on top of a camera hot shoe, for instance, to leave the receiver on top of the camera. That's very cool. Magnets on there onto the hot shoe of a camera. And then from the USB-C straight out into the camera, this side. So right now as it's connected, that one on top is not getting a signal, but the other one, where to put it? Clearly I found a disadvantage of it being so small as well. It's magneted to the side there, which is quite cool, I suppose, because you can magnetize them in place if that's something you need. And let's have a look what we're getting out of this. Let's see. Yeah, I'm definitely getting a signal from just this one. I see it lit up just as one there as well, so that seems pretty straightforward to use. Let's see how that sounds. That is in basically the same place as the Wireless Pro. It will be a very similar setup to the camera that I have been using, which is, yeah, it's a better quality camera up there. Will have slightly better preamps, but it should be a pretty comparable experience shooting into this thing, the M6 Mark II. Let's just hear how that sounds. Now you're listening to the Udefine Mic Active. Now you're hearing the Udefine Mic Active without any audio treatment, apart from just bringing the levels up to the same level as you've been listening to, the volume levels that is. And now you're back to listening to the Udefine Mic Active with all my normal audio treatment. That's broadcast compression. That's the podcast preset in Premiere Pro. So, do you see a difference? Is it worth the extra 300 quid to go up to the Wireless Pro? Or can you actually make perfectly fine use of these Udefine Mic Active? So hopefully you now know what not to do. And what I'd actually got wrong is I actually hadn't charged the Wireless Pro, the Rode mics. So that was an issue there. And I thought to myself when I got the clip on the computer, it's going to be fine because there's going to be 32-bit recording on the Wireless Pro and I'll be able to rescue it that way. But no, they had no battery at all. So there was basically nothing recorded at all. What a shame. But hopefully you've heard that that kind of reverb of having the on-camera mic in my study was just unavoidable. And I've done my best to tidy up that clip from the built-in microphone on this. It's not a bad built-in microphone as far as built-in microphones go. And you can hear there's difference in volume. You can certainly hear lots of the room tone is too noisy. It doesn't reject any of the fan noise from my computer or anything like that. It's well worth investing in an external microphone, whether it's for content creation like what I'm doing right now, and you need to plug into a camera and Udefine give you a adapter for that. Or if it's just for an online meeting or for a Zoom call or just recording video into your phone. Let's try that now. We've heard with the Rode microphone, we've heard on the main camera there. That's the professional wireless microphone setup that I use all the time. And we've now heard the Udefine, which clips on. It doesn't have the option to add an external lavalier, but is in itself just a really small, inconspicuous little lavalier microphone there. So hopefully now we've got the microphone just paired up with the phone. But certainly, let's say you were live streaming straight from a phone like this, it would be well worth having a noise cancelling lavalier microphone to give you the best quality possible. So this is now the phone really close to me. It should sound just fine. You might hear the sounds of me touching the phone as well, which is not what you want at all. But then if I just move that just a couple of meters away, now you're most likely getting a really echoey sound, and that's no good at all. And by the way, I bought this Udefine microphone into a really challenging environment today. It's a really echoey room. It's not the best for sound at all. Every time I film in here, I think, God, I'm not getting the best sound at all. But actually, I think it's going to have done really quite well. I had a little bit of an issue getting this to work with my phone, and that was simply because I didn't pay attention that there is an actual right way around for this to go. There's a little arrow there, and that needs to be plugged into the phone. And when you record, you should see recording through external audio, or at least I do on the Samsung. So now hopefully we can hear that loud and clear through the Udefine microphone there, and it's going to be a better quality not only when we're nice and close to it, and actually phones don't do a bad job at all of being high quality audio when we're nice and close to them, but it's when we want the phone to be further away from us across the room, or if we're presenting something we want it to take in a wider angle, then you really want to be using something like this. So let me give you a for example. Now it's just that little bit further away from me, and hopefully you've still got that exact same quality of sound that you had when it was right up close. And if I do the exact same thing but without the external microphone, hopefully you'll hear the difference. I think this is a really nice solution for anyone who's aspiring to have any kind of content creation, or just to make better quality videos for family, for friends, or just to be your best self on your video meetings at work. I think this is a great little solution. So thanks once again to Udefine for sending these out for review.